Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. As we just heard Jesus enter into the temple area, look around and leave, as we continue in chapter 11 of the Gospel of Mark, we come to a very short passage that has caused perhaps more discussion and more confusion and more questions than most any other passage that you run into in any of the Gospels, simply because it's very hard to know exactly why Mark included it, what was his intent. It says, the next day, as they were leaving Bethany, he was hungry. Certainly not a difficult sentence in itself, because it is something that is part of our human nature, that in the morning many people are hungry. But that's not really the issue here. It says, seeing from a distance a fig tree in leaf, he went over to see if he could find anything on it. Again, not an unusual statement. And in those days, certainly, as travelers were going along, it was not considered stealing or anything like that if they were to satisfy their basic human hunger needs by taking advantage of what was along the way. Here's where the story adds its problems. It says, when he reached it, he found nothing but leaves, but it was not this time for figs. And so why would we expect to find figs at a season when figs are not in bloom and not flourishing? It said, and then he said to them in reply, may no one ever eat of your fruit again. And the disciples heard it. Quite an extraordinary statement.
This program was brought to you by Antoon Enterprises.